Good afternoon, and welcome to Tam High School, where today we have your Tam High Hawks facing the Branson Bulls from Kentfield, California. On the mound today for the Hawks is Caden Dosa. He will face a Bulls team that is a bit scrappy for sure. Got a couple quality wins. They should be a couple good quality bats in that lineup. Should be a great game today. Yeah. Oh, the leadoff. Yep. And we are about to get started. Dosa steps onto the mound. The infield today for Tam is Tito Firestein at third base, Tyler Buxton at short, Colin Lamb at second, and Jack Hanna at first. Miles Genzer on left, Carson Frame in center, Hudson Lamb in right, Charlie Blau behind the plate, and once again Caden Dosa on the hill, who just delivered his first pitch, a ball, to start off the game. Gnome swings. Diving play by Firestein, gets up, throws over to first in time to get the speedy Gnome. Nice play by Firestein to record the first out of the inning. Now up for Branson, number 7, shortstop, Cooper Tenney. First pitch is a little high. Dosa comes with a little off speed. That one catches the right-hand side of the plate for strike one.
You and Pam TV down? I'm on the grill. What's up?
Curveball in the dirt. Tenney check swings, and the ump calls it strike two. 1-2 count right now to Cooper Tenney. Joining me on the broadcast today is none other than the famous IPD president himself, CEO Mark Simpson. Welcome, Mark. Ground ball down the third base line. A long throw for Firestein. Can't make it quite in time. Cooper with good hustle down the line.
That was a great play by Tito. I really, he reached and he made the throw. That was a questionable call, but hey, you know what? The umpires are standing there and I'm not. As far as me being the president and CEO of IPD, Darren, I just like to call myself a T-shirt salesman. Let's leave it at that. Beautiful day for baseball out here on this fine April day.
Now up for Branson, number 22, the 3-hitter, Will Ashley. Not working. Dosa throws back over to Hanna. Try to keep Tenney close. Dosa looks in for the sign from Blau. Runner on first, one out. Throws back over again. We are not playing by. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry, Darren. I was going to ask you, how are these two teams matched up this year?
It's a great question, Mark. I think they are both, dogging it out in the middle of the MCAL standings, trying to fight for that third and fourth spot in the playoffs. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Dosa coming off 2 incredibly solid outings back-to-back. Last time versus Novato and the time before that against MC. 2 complete games, only gave up 1 run in the 2 of them. Throws back over to first, trying to keep Tenney close.
You know, Darren, I think he should be really refreshed, too. You know, they had a nice long break over spring break. They got some work in, but they also had a little bit of downtime. So I think the whole team is going to be looking really refreshed and ready to rock and roll today.
I would agree with that, Mark. The 0-2 pitch, line drive, right field. Lamb is there for the second out of the inning. Probably not the 0-2 pitch that Dosa was looking for, but nonetheless records the out. 2 down now for Gustafson.
Yeah, fortunately, Darren, no pictures on the scorecard, so all I'm seeing is 2 outs, and that's what matters.
Speaking of which, Dosa throws over again. Must be some sort of scouting report on Tenney, because they have been thrown over a lot and want to keep him close for sure.
Just committed to Cal. Marin's a small county, Darren. You never know. Might be family.
Could be. You know, somewhat of an unusual name for sure. One. Gustafson able to hold his swing on the curveball from Dosa. That's ball 2. Another ball in the dirt. 3-1 count to Gustafson. Always nice to see Brewster Frame here today. Ground ball down the third base line. It is called foul. Firestein makes his third backhanded play in his time getting back to the plate. Two outs, runner will be going. Dosa looks in for the sign, and
I would think so.
he's not a small man.
Took him a little bit of time to get there, but
Curveball from Dosa. Welcome back. Top of the 4th inning. In steps third baseman Will Ashley for Branson, the 3-hitter.
Good hitter, playing at Middlebury next year, hitting .458 on the year, so it's probably one of the higher averages in MCAL. He's a good player, good pitcher too.
Strike 1 there from Dosa.
He's got 4 home runs on the year too, so you got to be careful, especially with a right-handed hitter with the wind blowing out to left field. You probably want to pitch him low and away.
So as a 3-hitter, you don't think he's going to be bunting like he would if he was in our lineup?
No, probably not.
That pitch just misses for ball 2. Ball 1, excuse me.
Oh, he just got under that.
Yep, fly ball, Frame fighting the sun a little
Yeah,
bit,
the
but looks
sun's
like he's
brutal,
under
and
it
the wind,
and
too.
makes the play.
Elements were in full force there,
Yep.
wind and sun.
Nice job by Carson.
Towards
Towards the first out of the inning.
tough field to play at this time of day.
Absolutely. Sun is bearing down on you if you're in center field for sure. We've seen it a few times, in particular from the opposing team's center fielder has had just a couple times troubles flying fly balls this time of day. In steps Gustafson, looks at ball 1.
Pitch just barely missed. Looked pretty good, maybe a little high.
1. Another fastball just inside for ball 2.
Yeah. Gustafson doesn't have any home runs, but he is hitting 345 on the season with 8 doubles, so clearly has some power.
Ground ball over to first. Hannah has it. Flips it over to Dosa for the second out of the inning.
Good hustle by Caden and by Jack. It was a good play.
Got 2 proud dads standing right behind us on that play, in fact.
Thankfully, both kids get their athletic ability from their moms, though.
And their good looks, of course.
Yes. And personalities.
Pretty much everything. 2 outs. Shane fouls one off for strike 1.
Shane also hitting around 350. It's a good hitting team.
Nice curveball there by Dosa. Shane is shaking his head on that one a
Yeah,
little
he
bit.
was
Got him in
fooled.
an 0-2 hole right now.
Yeah, that was a pretty pitch. Got
Set
him.
him up for the fastball. Inside
Yeah.
corner.
He was
Nice
expecting-
work for a quick inning by Dosa. After 3.5, Tam 3, Branson 0. Miles Gensler steps in to lead off the bottom of the 4th for Tam. Miles
good
swinging on the
speed.
first pitch. Ground ball to Ashley. Juggles it in his glove a little bit.
He made a good
Ooh,
play.
almost beat that out, though.
Yeah, he was
Good
playing,
hustle down the line by Gensler.
Ashley was playing in, defending against the bunt, and he got lucky. Or shouldn't they got lucky, but was able to make good play on the ball. So I wasn't hit that hard to third base. Didn't have to charge it too much, but he made a good throw because Miles was hustling down the line. He's got good speed.
So in steps Frame.
Let's go, Carson.
Frame has one of Tam's 2 hits today with his bunt earlier. Looks at ball 1 outside there.
3 hits.
3 hits now. We have 3 hits.
Yeah.
We do?
Charlie, Caden, and Carson.
Carson gets hit by a pitch there.
2.5 because Carson's was a bunt.
I don't remember Charlie's. What was Charlie's hit?
Charlie knocked Caden in. He hit the deep one.
Right. There's that. Good call. For the folks at home, we don't have spotters, so we've got to do everything, by memory. So sometimes we have these lapses. 1 out, runner on first, in steps Colin Day. Frame with good speed on first base. Already has 1 stolen base today. I'd look for him to be going at some point. Just not here. Day hits a lazy fly ball to the left fielder. Jacoby's under that and puts that away. for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Jack Hanna. Jack is the only TAM starter to have a walk-up country song. Carson goes. Jack hits a ground ball hard to third baseman. Ashley collects himself. Throws
gets
it away.
It's going to score. This will probably score Carson with that speed.
Running hard.
Wow.
Yep, comes in to score.
That's why you don't, as a base runner, ever give up on the play. And that's pretty amazing. Carson was on first base, wasn't he, when he started?
He was stealing on the play.
Oh yeah, it was a hit and run.
He was running on the play.
Hit and run.
So he just didn't stop. But to your point, as soon as that ball was out of Ashley's arm, he never stopped. He was going to third all the way and just kept going. Firestein with a hard line drive up the middle. Probably going to be too hard to score.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yep.
Jack's got those lanky legs. It'd be hard for him to score on that play. Feels like they're finally getting used to Wentz kind of speed in action or velocity in action. It's not, he's probably only throwing mid-70s at most, but he's got a lot of movement. I think they're finally staying back on it and hitting it up the middle versus trying to pull it to left field.
Yeah, Firestein stayed back nicely on that one. Really good balance on that swing.
Yeah, he has a nice level swing, too, versus a lot of these kids are trying to do uppercuts and launch it over the fence.
Well, that'll bring up Dosa, who hit a huge triple his last time at bat to center field. That pitch is a little high for ball one.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they pitch around him a bit. Although, they did get him strike out in the first inning, but the last one might scare some sense into the Branson.
Ooh. Whoop. Swing and bunt. That might be enough. It
Safe.
is. Dosa beats it out. That'll bring Hanna home.
Yeah, I actually thought it hit Caden's foot, but he started out of the box. He ran out of the box, which usually the hitter will sell it because they don't want the swinging bunt. But he took off, made kind of a thud. But there's a lot of turf. Well, I mean, there's extra. Obviously, the whole infield's turf, but there's an added layer in the batter's box because it gets so worn out. So it might have just hit the batter's box.
Yep. That'll bring up Colin Lamb. Colin is 0 for 2 today. Looks at strike one there. Not often when you see a kid hit a ball about 390 in one at bat and about
3 feet.
3 feet in his next one. So
he hustle. I mean, Caden's got that 6'4", 60 speed.
I think it's 6'5".
It's rounding down versus up.
Oh, both runners are going. Firestein.
Double steal.
Safe. Lamb swings and misses. It looks like that was a hit and run there.
Yeah.
So Lamb in the hole 0-2 now.
The catcher had to stay down because it was a hit and run, but
fouls that one off.
And Tito showed off that good speed. So you got 2 runners now in scoring position, second and third. Yeah, the outfield actually on the right side, which is a little bit unusual, is playing deeper than the left side. I'm not sure why. Center fielder's short, but the right fielder's in Siberia. I'm not sure why he's so deep.
There's the 0-2 pitch, a little outside. Nice job by the catcher to get in front of that. Probably saved a run there.
Yeah. Well, there is a gap on the right side of the infield, too. So if Colin hits it into that gap, I think you'll be able to see Caden score from second. Left side, right, or center, I'm not sure. The ball's hit hard. I think he'll be able to score because they're playing so shallow. Kind of daring Colin to hit the ball over their heads.
Hard ground ball to third baseman again. He has trouble fielding it. Strong arm, though, makes the throw and still gets Lamb. Nice job to recover there by Ashley.
Yeah, that was a good throw.
But Tam puts 2 across in the inning. After 4, Tam 5, Branson 0. Mo Jacoby will step in to lead off the top of the 5th for Branson. Mo is 0 for 1 today. Fouls the first pitch off.
Took a nice
First
hack
strike
at
one.
that pitch. Just got it off the end of the bat, nubbed it.
Mo is a 3-sport athlete for Branson, I believe. Looks at a fastball for strike 2. Shout out once again to Josh Hanna for doing a terrific job today on the scoreboard.
Filling in for
Dosa
Jill,
comes in with the curveball. Swing and a miss from Jacoby. Nice 3-pitch strikeout to start the inning for Dosa for the first out.
Josh is filling in for Jill McNeil. He's out of town.
Takes a village, Zeke.
It does.
So with 1 out, in steps Zwibbelman.
Kid just had 53 pitches, which for the top of the 5th is fantastic.
Yeah. That one misses low for ball 1 to Zwibbelman, who hit the ball hard last time. Could have had an RBI, but Frey made a terrific throw to get the runner at home. Zwibbelman swings and misses there for strike 1. Zwibbelman is probably my favorite name in MCAL.
It's strong.
Lays off that pitch. Count now 2-1. That was that had some movement on it. Really
Yeah.
nice pitch by Dosa right there
It's
for
a good
strike
sink.
2.
He throws his fastballs coming in downhill. He does a good job living at the knees and then elevating when he needs to. And that one had some good sink.
Oof. That had some nice movement on it too, but
Yeah.
just a bit low, I guess.
That was his
Full count now to Zwibbelman.
curveball.
Zwibbelman.
Ooh.
That one just misses low as well, so Zwibbelman takes first base on the walk.
Give the hitter for some credit for laying off those last 2 pitches. They looked good coming in. They just came in too low on both curveballs.
Shout out to Mark Simpson right now, working the grill and crushing deals, by the way.
Yeah.
Very
And,
impressive stuff.
Wear my PD hat.
So in steps Lardner. Lardner, a lazy fly ball.
could be
Gensler
trouble,
was a little
though.
bit deep, but it looks like he's under it. Makes the play for the second out of the inning.
He'd cover some ground on that one. Yeah, it looked like it was going foul, and then the wind kind of pushed it into fair play. Did a good job to get over there.
So now we have a different hitter in the 9-hole.
Oh, interesting.
That might be what this was all about.
Got it.
Well, we had that delay in between innings.
Yeah, normally you'd put the name of the DH, and they basically left it blank. So they're going to have to use I guess a different DH each time the nine-hitter comes
I'm guessing I think that was the resolution of this
Yeah.
because I don't see anybody in the pen. And so,
Yeah.
I think Wentz going to stay in the game.
Yeah.
So they're not giving up the slot. So I think that's right, Zeke.
And this is Nelson. Hitting 3. He doesn't have a lot of bats, but he's got 2 hits and 6 at bats with a walk. So 7 at bats or plate appearances, 6 at bats for scorekeeping purposes.
Dosa starts him off with a fastball, a little bit high for ball 1. Misses again high for ball 2. Shout out to Caden's dad, Kareem, for doing a terrific job today on Game Changer. Lots of fly balls.
It's his favorite way to score him.
No, those are pop outs.
Pop out, excuse me.
That pitch misses inside. So Dosa's falling behind a little bit here.
Yeah, kind of lost his release point a little bit. Missed up the first 2. That one was up and in. She just, attacked this hitter. I think you're going to just see.
Going to have to battle back now against
Yeah.
Nelson. Still have that runner on first base as well.
2 outs. You don't want to move a runner. There you go.
Yep.
Just kind of grooved that one in, but the hitter was taken all the way. When you're down 5, you shouldn't be swinging on a 3-0 pitch, even with a runner on first.
And as you mentioned, Nelson hasn't done a lot of at-bats this
No.
year, so maybe take your chances a little bit.
Oh,
Fouls that one off.
yeah, might have been ball 4 too.
Yep. Shaking his head a little bit on that
Yeah.
one.
3-1 count. Usually you just want to pick a spot and sit on it, even if it's a strike. I don't think that was a spot he was thinking, but who knows?
Ground ball to Dosa. Waits patiently. Throws it over to hand at first base for the final out of the inning. And after 4.5, Tam 5, Branson 0. We'll be right back.
I used to move snowflakes by the I guess even back then you can call me.
Leading off for Tam in the bottom of the fifth, catcher Charlie Blau. Looks at strike one from Went right there.
Charlie got a hold of it last at bat. Let's see what he can do with this one.
Blau does like to pull the ball. Lays off that pitch.
Yeah, it was a bit of a frisbee coming in.
1-1 count. Went is crafty, for sure. Blau calls time. The new MLB pitch clock rules are not in effect.
No.
Just so you know.
Get more than 15 seconds if you need it.
That pitch is a little low for ball 2. 2-1 to Blau.
It seems like MLB players are getting used to it, though, the pitch clock.
It's done wonders for
Cut
watching the game on television,
Yeah,
for
it's-
sure.
Probably hurt beer sales, but
I think it has.
2.5-hour games, there's nothing wrong with that. College has had it for a few years, and I know minors as well, and it seems like the players get used to it pretty quickly.
Charlie fouls off for strike 2 right there. 2-2 count.
The only thing that seems a little strange is you can only throw over to first twice or try to pick off a runner twice. It seems a little strange, but
Charlie hits a line drive, center field. Gnome tracks it.
Yeah,
Makes
again,
the
that
catch.
Speed. He was actually shaded to left side, so he
Yeah.
had to cover quite a bit of ground. A little bit of a back, got a little bit under it. Well, actually line drive, but a little backspin might have hung it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
it sounded a little bit like it hit,
Yeah.
hit off a little bit at the end of the bat for sure. That'll bring up Tyler Buxton. Tyler is 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored.
And it's funny, some of these hitters are starting to actually move up in the box
Looks at the first pitch for ball 1.
versus taking the back. This is the speed coming in slow, like I said. Some of these pitches might be below 60.
Ooh, Tyler hits a shot into the left field gap. Off the bottom of the fence. Looks like he's going to try and dig for third. The throw, the relay is not in time.
Yeah, he hammered that one. That was a bit of a hanger. But he did a great job staying back on it and a good level swing. That wasn't he had some good backspin.
Yeah, that was
I hit the fence on the fly. I think it was going to get out. It was more of a line drive, but he did a good job staying with the pitch.
Yeah, it took a hop away from Gnome to allow, I think, Tyler to get to the extra base.
Gnome got over there quickly, but it did take a bad hop away from him. Hit the base of the fence. Must have hit a pole.
That'll bring up Gensler,
Oh,
who's swinging on the
Miles.
first pitch again, but hard ground ball between short and third.
And that's what when the infield's
single.
choked like that, that's what you want to do. You want to try to just hammer it past him. You don't You know, and again, put in the air deep in the outfield is not bad too because you can tag with just one out. But you just want to hit it hard somewhere, and
So,
on the ground's not bad.
RBI single for Gensler brings home Buxton. Tam 6, Branson 0. That'll bring up frame.
And we took it off.
Miles was running on the pitch. Carson goes the other way with it, hits a fly ball to left field, and Miles is going to have to retreat on that one. That'll be the second out of the inning.
Got under a little bit, but he did a good, nice level swing, and what was good to see too was outside pitches take it to left field versus trying to pull it. Just got a little unlucky. A little bit frustrated, but it's not a bad at bat.
Looks like we're getting a little bit more aggressive. That's two batters in a row.
Yeah,
swinging
third time
on the first pitch.
And third time through the lineup too. You're much better with timing. These kids are seeing it better.
Day fouls off the first pitch on a check swing.
As you mentioned earlier, Miles has got great speed at first, so don't be surprised if he snags a bag even though Tam's up 6-0.
That pitch is high for ball one. Gensler goes, ground ball, back to the pitcher who will run it over and toss it to first for the third out of the inning, but not before Tam plates another run. After 5, Tam 6, Branson 0. We'll be right back. All right. Leading off the 6th inning for Branson, leadoff hitter, Noam Ayung.
Dad Felix sitting right next to us, filming.
Noam takes the first pitch for a ball outside.
Again, as we mentioned before, Noam's got that speed, so if he puts the ball in play, he usually gets on base. Got a high batting average, high on base percentage as well. He's got a hitter's count here, 2-0.
Dosa misses outside again.
These two played together for many years, travel ball, so they know each other well.
Looks like Caden is trying to pitch him outside and just missing.
Yeah.
3-0 count now to Noam.
And be careful not to groove one in because it's got some power.
That pitch misses low for ball 4. So Noam will lead off the inning with a walk. That'll bring up.
And a wasted video attempt by his dad.
That'll bring up shortstop Cooper Tenney.
How's Tyler doing? That was a nice hit.
Tenney is 1 for 2 today.
So this is on YouTube if you want to watch it.
Noam with good speed at first base.
Sorry, TAM TV on YouTube and then just search.
But at this point, Dosa should just be focusing on the batter. Tenney hits one hard, deep to left field. Gensler goes back, and that is out of here.
That ball was absolutely crushed.
Yep, 2-run home run for Tenney. Makes the game 6-2 Branson now.
Yeah, I think after that 4-pitch walk, Caden was just more concerned about throwing for a strike.
And Cooper was looking for it.
Yeah, he did a good job. See you, Felix. Got to be careful with Will Ashley, too. Yeah, Caden's only thrown, what has he got, 60 or 72 pitches, and he can easily go up to 100.
Ashley fooled by that pitch.
Yeah, it was smart to come in with an off-speed versus grooving a fastball. Mix it up. Looks like Branson's got somebody going in the bullpen, too.
Jacoby. Nice off-speed pitch there for Dosa. He's got Ashley now in an 0-2 hole.
Yep.
Scoreboard guy.
Curveball slider. Let's see if he elevates a fastball. Oh.
Ground ball. Firestein backs it up. Throws
Great
over.
Great play.
Really, really nice play there by Tito.
Did a good job. We had to stay back a bit and let it hop two.
Yep.
Well, looks like we might have a pitching change here, which is a little interesting. I'm a little bit surprised, but looks like Nate McNeil. Unfortunately, his mom Jill is not here to watch him pitch, but
he said Dosa's at 75 pitches right now, which is not been a lot for him. But
no, I guess it keeps him available for Friday if needed. And Tam's also playing Casa Grande on Saturday, so that could be coming into play because they don't. Next week they have a league bye. They're going to be playing Deanza out in Richmond on Monday, I believe.
And it looks like James Bonneau coming into the game in right field for Hudson Lamb as well. So they're taking the DH out. I think that means that Firestein may re-enter as a hitter next inning, if I'm correct on this.
Well, wasn't Colin Day hitting for Jack Hanna?
Yeah, but McNeil's in for Firestein.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, then he'll re-enter, and then they'll probably bring in another pitcher.
Yeah,
probably
I think that's the.
Probably see.
Maybe
Henry Simpson, yeah.
Or maybe Jonathan Baylor.
Yeah. Tyler's going to start Friday. So, I mean, Tam does have a number of arms. Nate's a senior.
Just a reminder, too, that TAM TV is brought to you courtesy of TAM Boosters and the TAM High Foundation. Thank you to both of those organizations for all that they do for the TAM High community.
Absolutely. Nate's thrown 8 innings this season. ERA of 3.5. With 8 strikeouts, 4 walks. You can crank it up to mid-80s sometimes. Usually these days, kind of, as that 3/4 arm slice, sitting more around 80 or so. But he's a big frame. He can definitely crank it up.
Seems to be some more confusion again.
Yep.
Not
so
quite sure why.
Caden's moving back to his normal position at short. Tyler's at third. To your point, Tito can re-enter for Nate one time, I believe. Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that.
Hannah's still at first with C-Day, and then James Bonneau in right field for Hudson Lamb. And then Miles Gensler in left. And
well, C-Day was he was DHing for Hudson and right.
So that's right. You're right. Got it.
So here comes McNeil's first pitch.
Sorry, because yeah, that's right. Because Colin Day has DH for Jack, but I forgot Jack was hitting this game.
Gustafson swings and misses for strike one. That ball's a little outside.
That's in a 345 hitter on the year, so he's a good hitter.
Yep. Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, just
High
got
fly
under
ball. Looks like he just got under it. Gensler looks like he's tracking it well and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Question on that is, do we call that a fly ball or a pop out? I think that's a bit more of a fly ball.
Yeah, it was hit fairly deep.
It's pretty deep. High arcing for sure, but I think deep enough to be called a fly ball.
I got to get the scope. Another deep hit. Oh, Carson kind of broke in and is now having to break back. A little bit of a Christopher Columbus route, but
Nice and efficient job right there by
Yeah.
McNeil. About 3 pitches, 2 outs, walks into the dugout. Tams, after 6 innings, still leads 6-2.
Mute yourself.
Jack Hanna steps in to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning, for Tam. Wentz still on the mound for Branson.
that pitch looked like it was just about to hit Jack in the hip, and it broke. Didn't catch the plate, but the thing was definitely a Frisbee.
Jack's mom, Diane, videoing.
Diana Hanna was at Cal Poly pentathlete. Is that what you say?
Track star.
Track star.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it's pentathlete or
What's the
decathlete.
song? There's a song about that, right? Isn't there
Yeah.
a kid rock song about that?
I have to say, after he started blowing up Bud Light, I stopped following Kid Rock.
I have no idea. All right, 2-1 pitch. That was strike for a 2-1 count to Hanna. Went, looks in, and steps off. Wants to see the signs again.
Jack likes fastballs, but I don't think he's going to get one here. Well, actually, kind of did, but it was low and away.
3-1. As you said earlier, Zeke, you kind of pick your spot and look for your pitch and go
Yeah.
after it if it's there. I don't think that was it, but Jack
No.
went anyway.
Yeah, you got to be disciplined on that 3-1 count. That was ball 4, but it had some sink on it, so it probably looked better as it was coming in, and probably just towards the end, just kind of dove under the bat.
So full count to Hanna.
Did a good job fouling that one off.
Yeah, really good job fighting that off. That was a tough pitch.
Yep.
Not a problem. Just rebuilt that.
For those following Game Changer, it is fixed.
Cream Dosa with another stellar job there.
Yeah. Wow, unfortunate for Jack because that was not a strike. That was.
Well, he's been giving that inside corner all day, but yeah, I think that one was
it completely wrapped the
a little
plate.
bit generous. So, unwrapping the riddle from last inning now. So now what happens, I guess, is Bonneau came into the game for Firestein, is now hitting in the 9 slot, which means McNeil is hitting in the 7 spot, technically. James swings and misses at the first pitch there for strike 1. That pitch is a little inside. 1-1 count to Bonneau. That pitch gets away a little bit from Went for ball 2. I think that might be the first one that got to the backstop today.
A shout out to OXB Architects, James Stad. Ted Bonneau was our architect on our project, did an amazing job. Please feel free to check out 400 Level.
Tam High booster sponsor or no? Should be.
Absolutely.
Oh, James with a
James
rocket, but
smoked.
right at the shortstop, Cooper Tenney.
James' mom, also a Tam High grad.
That was too bad. That ball was hard hit.
Yeah.
Nice play by Tenney. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Caden Dosa, who is 2 for 3 today with a triple and a single. Takes ball 1 inside.
Caden did a good job sitting on that. Just pulled
He
it
did.
foul. He's got this guy. He's got Went timed up pretty good on these last couple of bats.
Headphones are amazing. Can't hear anything except when Brian Murphy's standing right behind you.
Legendary KNBR host.
He is earphone proof, apparently. 1-1 pitch to Dosa.
Class 85 at Tam.
Ooh, fouls that one off. Went ahead in the count 1-2 now.
Normally you choke up, but with these pitches coming in at 60, 65 miles an hour, I don't think you have to worry about that. Maybe that fastball might be hitting 70.
No, but it's moving. Fouls
Yeah.
another one off there.
Yeah, he's pulling that one. You want to see that ball hit up the middle if possible. It's a big gap in right center, too.
He said sometimes it's hard to stay back when the pitches are coming in as slow
Yeah.
as they are.
Yeah, like I said, he's throwing Frisbees.
So
Oh, that's smoked.
that ball
That
is
could
hit
be
hard
out.
into left center field and out of here.
That's Caden's 4th homer on the season. Yeah, he did a great job. Kind of golfed it out, but
Yeah, he did. Went down and got that one for
yeah,
sure.
said he was timing him up. He definitely was not choking up on that one.
Apparently the rest of the team forgot to greet him at home plate after he hit that, but hey.
3rd home run of the year. Which moves him into first place.
Gives Tam a little bit more breathing room.
Yep, get that run back. One of the 2 runs back.
I wonder if his dad called that a pop fly or a fly ball. Gonna have to check that one out.
Yeah.
It was a fly ball to left field. Correctly scored.
There you go.
Green with a big smile on his face behind us. In steps Colin Lamb, who's 0 for 3 today. Takes the first pitch for a ball. There he goes. Hits one hard to the right
finally,
side.
that right
just
side has
past
been
the first
open.
baseman. Yep.
Yeah, right side's been open quite
Not
a bit.
sure where the first baseman was going. He was kind of positioned there and then started to move back to the bag like he was trying to cover something, and then
And he got a
Lammy
late
hit
break.
the vacated hole right there. That'll bring up Charlie Blau. And perhaps a pitching change, but we'll see.
I had somebody warming up earlier. I couldn't see who it was.
It was
but
Jacoby,
That was it. Okay.
the left fielder.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like that's who they're going to.
Went gave up 7 runs, but in all honesty, there was a couple fluky plays in the beginning of the game that, a couple errors, that sack bunt, or excuse me, the suicide squeeze. So
2-run suicide squeeze.
yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah, he's crafty. Hard to hit. Definitely had some kids, way off balance. A lot of balls off the end of the bat for sure.
Yep. Yeah, 86 pitches. And gets tagged for 5 earned runs of the 7, 9 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Pretty efficient too. 86, like I said, 86 pitches, 52 of which were strikes, which is actually a decent mix. It's not with Jacoby coming in. He's thrown. He's got 6 appearances this year. ERA of 7.24. Just looking up his other. Oh, excuse me. Had 9.2 innings pitched.
Yeah.
He's got 6 appearances. This is his 7th appearance, and then he's given up 10 runs, 10 earned runs, 15 runs total, 8 walks, 13 Ks, giving up a couple homers as well.
Are you still on?
Not sure if Mom Jenny knows that Mo's on the mound yet, but I think she's now figuring it out. Looks like Jacoby is ready to go. That'll bring up Charlie Blau.
He'll have a good time for sure. He stays in California.
With Colin Lamb still on first base and 2 outs, Blau steps in.
Ooh.
And
Where is
immediately gets hit on the first pitch.
I think I did some heat on it too.
Did. It looks like almost like Mo overthrew that a little bit.
Yeah, that definitely was not a 60, 65 mile an hour frisbee. I'm not sure where, probably high 70s, maybe 80. Luckily, it just glanced his shoulder. You don't want to see your catcher get banged up. Looks like they're going to bring in a pinch runner for Charlie to make sure his hamstring doesn't. Is that Cooper Kiff coming in?
Cooper Kiff's coming in to run for Charlie, which makes a ton of sense to me.
Yep, super sophomore.
Why risk it? Charlie is pretty healthy, but you don't want anything flaring up for sure.
No.
You need him.
Cooper's done a good job of pinch running this year. Plays some second and short. He'll definitely see the field a lot next year. A lot of these seniors are graduating.
That'll bring up Tyler Buxton. Tyler is 1 for 2 today with a triple off the bottom of the wall in left center field. Tyler looks at the first pitch for a strike.
They came in with some heat. It was a good pitch, low and inside.
Yeah.
It's right on knee high. Ooh.
That's a balk.
Yeah. Both runners are going to advance. This is when you want to see the hitter. Just, a single will do damage. You don't need to hit it over the fence because with 2 outs, and Cooper's got good speed at second.
And Buxton is capable of putting one out, though.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be trying, but this is where, like you just said, put it in a gap, and you're going to score everybody. Now, with the open base, I wouldn't be that surprised if Jacoby pitches around a little bit. You don't have to come in on him. We'll see a 1-1 count. He might see where he goes from here, and then, yeah.
That pitch misses high for ball 2. First base is open. But, yeah.
Gensler behind him. Miles hit that ball when after Tyler's triple, so he can do some
Miles
damage too.
Ball hard all year.
He came in on him. He wasn't pitching around.
Good pitch right there.
Yeah, Tyler's just a little bit late.
Just missed the scoreboard. 2-2 count to Tyler.
Chokes up a little bit, but not a lot.
That's that inside corner that the ump's been calling all day.
That was a good pitch.
Good pitch.
Yeah, just tip your hat on that one.
Don't think Tyler quite did that, but
he wasn't happy. But
he wasn't super happy about it.
The ump's been calling that one all day.
At the end of 6, Tam 7, Branson 2. We'll be right back. Jacoby looks at the first pitch for a strike from McNeil.
It's a good pitch.
The umpire is
Checking the bat.
checking the bat a little bit.
Just want to make sure it was. I don't think he recognized it. Wants to make sure it's a BB core bat.
A little off speed there for McNeil. Just misses for ball one.
Nice pitch to get the hitter to think about. That was a great pitch.
Good pitch there for McNeil for strike two.
Kind of a slurve that came in.
High fastball. Jacoby connects the right fly ball. The right fielder Bonneau is under it for the first out of the inning. Nice job by Nate going up the ladder a little bit there.
Yeah. Beauty getting ahead in the count. Your favorite hitter up?
Ooh, nice pitch there by McNeil for strike one.
Zwibbelman been on base twice, right? You get hit in.
Yeah, hitting a walk from Zwibbelman today. Fouls that one off for strike two. So McNeil now well ahead in the count. Let's see if McNeil can put him away, which has been a difficult thing to do today.
Yeah, he's been a good two-strike hitter. No need to throw a strike here. When he
Nope,
doesn't.
that's in the dirt.
Throws
Gets a little bit
scud.
on the ump right there.
Yeah,
Zwibbelman lays off of that.
yeah, it would have been a hard.
Charlie's gonna go out and talk to Nate and give the umpire a little minute or two there to recover from getting hit.
Bounced about 5 feet in front of the plate and kicked up, and Charlie wasn't able to block it, so it got the ump pretty good.
Yep. Exchange pleasantries. I think all's good. We got a 1-2 count now to Zwibbelman. Oh, off-speed curveball that just finds the corner of the plate. Really nice pitch there by McNeil for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, a little bit of the went frisbee on that one.
The went frisbee. I like that.
Yeah, Nate's three-quarter arm slot. Sometimes hard to pick up those type of pitches.
So Branson is down to their last out as Lardner steps in. 0 for 2 today.
Oh,
Hits a rocket just foul down the third base line.
yeah, that one.
Gensler gets over there tracking it down, but
That missed by maybe
no
a
harm
foot.
there.
That was a good rip.
Yep.
Coach
One
Bernstein
strike pitch.
calling the pitches today, which he normally does.
Another little three-quarter curveball. Catches the inside corner. McNeil well ahead now, 0-2 on Lardner. Branson down to their final pitch in this game.
That's a good
Lardner
pitch.
just fouls that one off to stay alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit outside there.
Nothing
Ball
wrong
one.
with that. Definitely don't want to catch too much plate. Being up 0-2.
1-2 pitch. Fouled off again by Lardner. Doing a good job. Just stay alive in this at bat.
Yeah, Nate elevated that one a bit.
Lardner proving feisty. McNeil, another 1-2 pitch here.
Oh, he got under that one.
Curveball Fly ball into deep left field.
Oh, Miles
Gansler goes
catch
back
it.
and makes the catch against
Wow.
the fence to end the ball game.
He kind of backspun that one. Almost got out.
Yeah, Lardner gave it a ride for sure.
Give him some credit.
Gensler did a nice job to track that and get back there, and that's the end of the ball game, folks.
Good win for TAM coming back from break.
Yep.
These two teams will face off each other, or face again on face off on Friday at COM, right?
Yep. So that'll do it for us. TAM 7, Branson 2. We'll see everybody next time on TAM TV next Tuesday, I believe, for Senior Day against San Marin. Or Friday. Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday. Sometime next week for Senior Day. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everybody enjoyed it.